Hello, everybody, and this is Kim from Expressions of the Universe answering your burning questions that you have asked me in my Ask Me Anything series. So, I'm doing a separate video for this. I think it's going to be really great. I'm going to post the questions up on the screen and then I'll answer the questions. I think a lot of you can garner a lot of information and great wisdom from other viewers' questions. And as always, feel free to ask me anything that you want, and I will answer your questions in a video just like this or in my weekly wisdom. So let's get started. Okay, so Dawn Gibson Fowler of Mercurial Mind Art asks, okay, my question. Why are you so awesome, Kim? Well, that made me laugh. I don't know if everybody feels the same way as you do, but I just really love helping people. And I get such great joy and I have such a passion for what I do. I love nature, astronomy, astrology, tarot, oracle cards. I love spirits from the other side, dreaming, shamanism, animal totems, you name it. I love it. Anything that's weird, I love. Her other question, in all seriousness. Now, for the weekly wisdom, because I know you are able to communicate with all kinds of beings, do animals know what we feel for them, even if we feel like we can't communicate it well? And then she gives a for instance. She has a hummingbird hanging around. I wanted a closer look because it's a different color. I asked it if it would come close for me to look, but not touch this afternoon. I sat out by the feeder for about an hour and it finally came. I silently sent it thanks and love so as not to scare it off. Do they know? Great question, Dawn. You know I love animals and I love connecting with the animals. So, of course they feel us. They know exactly what we're thinking and how we're feeling. It's a known fact that animals can feel our vibration, which is often connected to our thoughts and our feelings, 50 to 75 feet away from us. So this is a perfect example also too when I speak about being very mindful of our thoughts and our words, because it radiates outward. It's like we are, a beacon of our energy, and animals can feel that. So have you ever noticed a dog who is typically very pleasant and happy all of the time? Suddenly somebody walks past them and they growl at that person. And that's because they're picking up their energy. The person may look friendly and happy, may appear to be a good person, but deep down inside they probably aren't. Although I will say one of my friends has a dog that growls at me all of the time, but he growls at everybody. And I think it's just because he's scared. But wild animals, they know what our intentions are. They know exactly what is going on with us. Now you take that into example when we're dealing with humans. I'm sure many of you have picked up the vibrations and the feelings and the intentions of those that are around you. If you are an empath, such as myself, or highly intuitive, we are all intuitive, we can pick up other people's vibrations. So when we're sending out negative signals, muddy, dirty kind of signals, we're in a bad mood, we're attracting more of that to ourselves. It's almost as if our signals are like a magnet. So getting back to your hummingbird question, When I come across animals, I'm sending wild animals when I see them in my path. I'm always saying thank you to them. I'm sending them heartfelt love, and I know that they feel it. I just had an experience last weekend with several hundred crows or ravens that I saw. I've never seen so many at one time. And they were a good like 2 or 3 football field lengths away from me, but I could see them on the building tops. And I was talking about them to my friend, and I was just looking at them, at how amazing they were, and their flight configurations. And all of a sudden, all of them, hundreds of them, flew over top of us. It was amazing. And I said, please don't poop on me, which they did not. And I thanked them for that amazing gift that they had just given me. And then they came back over again. It was pretty amazing. When I see animals in the forest when I'm going for a walk, especially if I'm with my dogs, I will send them a signal not to come out and cross our paths because I have the dogs with me. When I'm driving down the road, I'm always mindful of animals coming out into, the road, especially deer around here in Pennsylvania. And if I see one up ahead, I will telepathically send it a message to stay, back. Don't cross the road. Don't come. Don't do this to me. I don't want to hurt you. Of course, I slow down, but I'm always communicating with animals all of the time, whether, it's telepathically and it's from my heart. I want them to feel how I feel and how I appreciate them. So I hope that answered your question. I will point out, Dawn did let me know that it was a rufous hummingbird. Hummingbirds are so prominent in shamanism. They are the symbol of the North, true North, our compass. They are our creativity. They are our ancestors, our happiness. They remind us to stop and enjoy and savor the sweet nectar of life. So I think that's a huge symbol. And the rufous hummingbird is so amazing. I was looking it up so that I knew what I would be referencing and talking about. Has such a beautiful copper color. I would definitely pay attention, Dawn, to the copper color, the use of copper for prosperity and abundance and your joy and happiness. Thank you so much for your question.